Hello dear chess friends, my name is Jan Markos, I'm a Slovak Grandmaster and this is my video for ChessBase Magazine and welcome. Today we will speak about a simple yet very important question. Draw offer. Should I accept it or should I decline it? Well, first of all, what I have to say is that chess players do make draws too often. And there are like two bad qualities which push us to accept draws we shouldn't accept. And those two are laziness and fear. I will not speak about the laziness, everyone is lazy. We can surely overcome that. But I would like to speak about fear. Let us have a look at one of my games. I was black against the Hungarian Grandmaster Antal Györgyeli, and I felt okay. I just played a nice move, King f7. I was pretty happy with my position. I have two bishops, and my position is more or less, compact. I didn't feel that I should fear anything. For example, if white plays c5, I can always play bishop e6. So this is not a very good approach for white. But now my strong opponent played e5. And this came as a complete shock to me. I was just, what's that? I mean, why is he playing e5? I completely missed the move. Despite missing the move, I found the best reply. I took the d pawn. And the idea is basically that after g4, my queen is kind of trapped, because after queen takes h3, there is a trick with knight g5, and the white queen takes my queen on h3. So here I have to give up the bishop in order to save my queen, queen g4. Well, and now white played king f1, and I gave a check, and he played king g1, and offered a draw. Well, and this exactly is the moment where our emotions come into play. My main emotion inside of me was simply shock and fear and, all these negative things. I felt uncertain whether I'm playing so well today because I missed e5. And simply I decided to go for the safe option and I simply accepted the draw. If I were in a better emotional state, if I wasn't fearing the situation so much and my opponent and so on, I would surely find queen g4. We need to do queen g4 first because there is still the trick knight g5 in the air or knight d5 if you want. So black has to play queen g4, and after some king f1, rook a b8, let's say, queen e3, rook h d8, there is nothing black should objectively be fearing about, because he's just better. White's king is rather weak. His coordination of his pieces is nothing special. The f3 knight is hanging. So there are many reasons why black should be okay. But I didn't have the mental strength to have a look at the position objectively, and I just decided to go for the safer option. So please, if you are fearing something, or if you are being nervous, or if you are being tense during the game, try to firstly be aware of it, of course, and secondly, spend some time trying to calm yourself down. It's always better to invest, 30 seconds or 1 minute to some mental or emotional introspection, trying to calm yourself down, and then just starting to work again on chess. So, laziness and fear. If we are able to overcome laziness and fear, we will probably play more games till the end and not accept so many draws. Let's have a look at this position. here, Maciej Szczepanik played queen f5 and offered a draw. So let's have a look at the game from the white's perspective. Here, should Michal Krasenkov accept the draw or not? Well, objectively, the position is more or less equal, but he probably asked himself, "Okay, I'm at least nominally a better player. I'm always almost 2,600. My opponent is only." Relatively only 2,500, so why shouldn't I play on a few moves or a few dozens of moves? And I think this is a very nice approach. Like, when the position is not so dry that even with a Stockfish or Fritz or any other computer program you would be able to draw it, that means that there are still enough chances even for a practical game. So you can have this computer test in your mind, like, would I draw this with an infallible computer? And if you say no, you might think about playing on, because the position is not so drawn yet to just stop. And also, please keep in mind that if you are accepting too many draws too early, you are robbing yourself of chess experiences. It is always better to play, in a tournament, for example, 9-round tournament. It's always better to play 9 games, each long, for example, 4 hours, than 9 games with 9 2-hour games, let's say. Because when you play 9 2-hour games, you just play 18 hours of chess. And if you play 9 4-hour games, you play 36 hours of chess. So your experience has been doubled, basically. So even if you don't win these type of positions, it's always good to just play chess, get some experiences, get some time travel experiences, maybe some deep endgame experiences. This is true especially for young, ambitious players. I mean, why should you go to your hotel room and have 2 extra hours of free time if you could just spend this time playing chess? Because that's what we want to do. That's why we are chess players after all. For example, here in this game, they maneuvered for a long time, and some 30 moves later, a very interesting position arose. This one after king e3. As you can see, white has improved a lot with this pawn on a7, because Maciej Szczepanik, despite being a grandmaster, just made some mistakes. And now black played king e5 and white played g4, which is a lovely trick, and won because of this very nasty check. But what is really interesting is that even after king e6, g4 is winning with a lovely line, h takes g4, bishop g3. Now black has to go to the corner, and white goes king d4, king d7, king c5. And a very interesting position arises where black has no moves. Yeah, he can go f5, he can go g6, and that's it, maybe. Yeah, because he cannot go king c8, white takes on c6, and he cannot move the knight. So this very interesting type of Zugzwang could have arisen in the game. And I'm sure that for Michal Krasenkov this would be very enjoyable it was very enjoyable to see the line. It would be even better to have it on board. But if he had taken the draw like 30 moves ago, he would never experience such a lovely position. So think about it next time, when you have like kind of boring position after move 30, try to play on. There will surely be interesting and enjoyable things awaiting you.